we have more than 250 billion Singapore dollars in the bank account. So you can see how rich are the Singaporeans. Hi friends, last weekend actually we have discussed about the cooling measure that is going to implement soon. And the reason behind is because of the high transaction volume and the high prices. So today I'm going to discuss the topic about why the prices keep going up despite suffering from a recession year. Hello, I'm the property strategist Steven Chong. So here I have summarized my top 5 reasons. My first reason is the higher renovation cost and longer waiting time due to the COVID situation. Then the border between Malaysia and Singapore has been locked down, and we know that most of the skilled workers such as the tailors and the carpenters are from Malaysia. And from the news last year, July 31st, saying that owners may have to pay 20% more for the home renovation. Renovation prices have gone up as contractors pass the cost on. This is due to the material cost increase last year. And this one just happened recently is only 50% of Malaysian workers returned since the border reopened. So that's why we're having this manpower shortage, especially in our renovation industry. Hence, with the manpower shortage and higher material costs, this induced the higher renovation costs and also longer waiting time. And that's why most of the home buyers are willing to pay the cash over valuation for those renovated units. And this is the main reason that pushed the HDB resale price going up very fast. And the second reason is the huge volume of the newly MOP flats. Okay, I have extracted the statistic from the SingStat saying that the ownership of the HDB has been reduced from 83.6% in 2009 to 78.6% in 2019. And that's why the private residential ownership has been increased from 16% to 21.4%. And this is the trend for the past 10 years. The number of resale flats that reaching MOP is increasing, especially since 2013. We have seen just a few thousand that going MOP, but right now 2020 and 2021 the numbers has been increased to 20 over thousand. And just now I have discussed about the trend now is more HDB owners has been upgraded to the private residential. The HDB flats that just reaching the MOP, they are the youngest property, right? And most of the units are renovated. And that's one of the major factors which contribute to the higher price in resale flat. Next is the pent-up demand after the circuit breaker. Market price is related to the supply and demand. Look at the transacted volume trend. Last year during the circuit breaker, which is the April and May 2020, the transaction volume has been reduced to the all-time low. But right after the lockdown, the transaction volume increased because of the demand. During the lockdown, the buyers cannot view for the units that they intend to buy. So for the 2 months of consolidation, right? And then suddenly the buyers come back in the third quarter. There is a sudden surge of demand with the same amount of supply. Hence, it caused the higher price jump in the third and the fourth quarter of 2020. And my fourth reason here is the profit that cash out from the bull stock market. Let me show you the number from our Department of Statistics Singapore. The money supply in Singapore has been increased for 33% in just 1 year. For those who not sure what is actually money supply M1, according to the Investopedia, money supply M1 is referring to the physical currency and coin, demand deposits, traveler's check, and other checkable deposits, and negotiable order of withdrawal accounts. In other words, this is actually referring to our cash in our bank account. in the entire Singapore. In total, we have more than 250 billion Singapore dollars in the bank account. So you can see how rich are the Singaporeans. And one of the reasons could be due to profit that cash out from the bull stock market. For example, in the past 1 year, if you have bought Tesla, you have been making over 600%. However, this trend may not stay forever. A lot of people have been cash out from the stock market and then invest into something that is lower risk. For example, real estate. And in my previous video, I also mentioned that the importance of diversification. And the last and also the most important factor would be the low interest rate. According to the SIBOR, right now we are at one of the historical low interest rate in Singapore. Currently, you may enjoy a low mortgage interest rate at 1.2%. So let's say if you borrow the loan amount for 1 million, I've made the calculation with the interest rate of 1.2%, your monthly installment will be around 3,300. So let's make a comparison in the previous year. Interest rate could be as high as 2.6%. And that time, with the same loan amount of 1 million for the 30 years, you could have been paid for around 4,000 per month. The difference for the 1% in the interest rates, it makes the huge difference of the amount that you have been paid for the loan interest. That's why a lot of people want to take the advantage right now to buy the Singapore property. And the above are my top 5 reasons why the property price still increase despite having a recession year. In my opinion, I believe that currently we are in the rising phase. You may comment below to share me your thoughts whether you agree with me or not. You may also comment right now we are in which phase of the entire property market cycle. That's all for today's video. So appreciate your thumbs up and subscribe my channel if you wish to see more videos like this. And share my videos to your friends if you think that my videos are helpful. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.